Please hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon for the future notification to watch more videos of latest fashions and trends. Thank you so much for your love and support. So let's quickly start with this designing. I had given the neckline markings. On that I'd be applying the glue. It's of U-shaped neckline, and on that I'd be sticking small size of chain ball lace. This here I'd be creating two lines with a gap of 1 inch, and now I'd be using 2 mm golden beads. These are metallic beads, to stitch in between these gaps like this. Zigzag way we have to give the stitch. It's in V shape or zigzag. Maintaining the same gap, we have to give the bead stitch with cotton silk thread and 9 number hemming needle for the joining of these beads, and this is how we have to give the stitch. Now I'll be using gold Zardosi string of very small size, placing besides these chain ball lace. Both the sides we have to give the joining of these Zardosi strings, and we should give an invisible stitches on it like how I am showing. And if you know how to work with an Aari needle, use the Aari needle and follow these instructions which are similar. The final product will be the same, so you can either follow with an Aari needle or using the normal stitching needle. We can also create these designs at home easily. So on besides of these chain ball lace, both lines I'd be joining these Zardosi strings, and now I'd be placing on these beads. This is to highlight these beads shape. So like this we have to give the twist while stitching to define that particular shape. Holding it firmly we have to give the stitches, because the Zardosi is a form of the spring which will stretch easily. So hold it firmly like this and give an invisible stitches on it. And the materials which I am going to use for this designing is easily available in the fancy stores, tailoring material shops, or the links has been provided in the description box. If you want, you can check it. Also, following these instructions, you can also try this designing on already stitched blouses. Fixing the embroidering frame besides the neckline, follow these instructions and try to make this design so that you can convert your old blouse to new designer blouse. Now next to this I'd be extending this with the beads work like this. 4 beads I'd be stitching here, followed with the Zardosi string. So in the shape of the diamond we have to give the stitch for the joining of these beads like this, and this will be highlighted with the Zardosi string. Placing it like this, we have to highlight the shape of this particular beads. And now I'm almost at the end. Here I'll be giving couple of stitches and cutting here at this end. Now I'll be using the glue lines like this. This is to give the leaf texturing pattern using these silver leaf shaped kundans. So 4 sides I'd be applying the glue lines of 5. This is how we have to give the glue lines. And if you are not comfortable directly applying the glue, mark with the pencil the lines, then apply the glue, then stick these kundans like this. 5 leaves we have to create with 4 on the corners. And extending further this designing, marking the circular shape like this. You can also place the coin and give the markings, and exactly in the center I'd be stitching single bead followed with 7 beads like this. I'd be stitching 3 lines of beads one after another, giving an invisible stitches on it. Hold it firmly and give an invisible stitches like this, so that it will be in place. And this would be the last line, which here I'd be ending with the joining of these beads. And now to create the flower shape, I'd be now highlighting the border with the Zardosi work, and loops or the circles will be created. And you can clearly see here a small round being creating here. It's of circular shape, just twisting that Zardosi string and maintaining the same gap with the Zardosi string, we have to give the stitches like this. Here I'd be elaborating the pattern step by step so that it will make your work easy to do, but having any doubts you can write to me in the comment section so that I can address your queries. The kundans will also be highlighted with this Zardosi string only. So I'll start from this tip or from this top, and the leaf shape has to be highlighted. So holding it firmly and concentrating on that particular shape, give the stitches like this so that you'll get the nicer finishings. And the petals will be filled with this anchor thread, which is of 12 strands, green and maroon colors. So one flower with green and one flower with maroon color. The petals will be filled with the French knot like this. Use the color combinations which is matching to your garment or your saris, because the blouse will be highlighted so much so that you will get beautiful designer blouse. Once completed, this is how it looks. Really friends, this is so simple, and I hope sharing of this idea is useful to you all. If you like it, please hit the like icon to support my efforts. Also do share this video in your community or circles, may be useful to others. Thank you so much for watching friends. Meet you all with another interesting video. Subscribe to AmazingWomensWorld channel. Stay tuned to watch more videos of latest fashions and trends. Please do also hit the bell icon to receive future